A big come-from-behind win for the Moose Jaw Warriors here tonight as your Rooter Moose Jaw post-game show continues. Magri Coaches Show with associate coach Scott King. Sorry about that, Scott. Scott, let's talk about this game overall. Definitely a playoff feel here tonight, was it not?
Yeah, we were just talking about that in the coaches' room. Had a different feel, different level, different intensity. But we'll see that this is the point of the season where things really start to get tight. Teams realize that points are super important right now and going down the stretch. So you're going to see more and more games that are just tight checking, heavy, hard games, and they're going to look a lot like playoff games.
This game didn't start tight checking. That first period was river hockey to a point, just up and down the ice. But as the game went on, do you feel that the Warriors made adjustments on how they defended to the point where you allowed just 4 shots in the third period?
Yeah, I mean, I think you get the fans and the energy in the building, and both teams are kind of running and kind of to get going. And then you kind of settle into your game, find your rhythm, get back to your structure, and then things just look a lot cleaner. But anytime you can give up, like you said, that amount of shots in the third period, that's a recipe for success. And obviously, gut check time down 3-1 early there in the third period, and to come back and battle back like we did. We need to be able to do that in playoffs, and so it's a good thing to start now.
Did you like how you guys drove the home plate area? You look at 4 of the goals for sure with guys puck ready inside that home plate area and able to knock the puck in.
Yeah, talked about that after the first period was getting inside and getting to loose pucks. They were there, and we weren't inside to get them. And I thought second period started to do a better job than obviously in the third continued on with that. But that's when you score goals. That's how you score goals, especially in playoffs. It gets tighter and tighter. And if you're willing to go inside, it's going to be a good night. If you're not, it's going to be a bad night. It's pretty simple. And that's both ends of the ice.
You feel as though, some line changes and those new looks you saw in the third period kind of sparked Moose Jaw a little bit?
Yeah, I talked about that after the second period to maybe, load up that line and see what we got. I mean, I haven't had the opportunity really with them being here for such a short time to kind of mix and tweak some stuff. And so we kind of just laughed and thought, why not? You got some guys that are obviously highly skilled offensive players. Now, why not throw them on the same line and see what happens? And got rewarded for it. And saying that it was everybody. You look at the third period and Schmidt gets 2 assists, Zip gets an assist. Guys that normally aren't offensive guys yet in their junior hockey careers were chipping in and making big plays.
Yeah, big play. Pavel McKenzie, defensive play, setting up the Moose Jaw Warriors' first goal. That was a big play for Pavel. So obviously, a lot of guys contributing in some way, shape, or form. Scott, this is the first game of a home-and-home series. When you take the first game, how hard is the second game, knowing full well that the Broncos are really going to press hard tomorrow?
Yeah, and it's these are what makes home and home so fun. Is we got them tonight. They're looking for redemption tomorrow. If it was vice versa, we'd be looking for the same thing. So we know we're gonna get their best game. And saying that, the challenge for our team is, can you follow it up? Can you do it again? Maybe do it in a fashion where you could take the lead and keep the lead. But it's good to have a series like this because this is playoffs. So what you're gonna see, you'll see a team for possibly 7 games in a row. So Swift has a good team. They play hard. They're dangerous in transition, and they got some guys that can score, and they made some good additions at the deadline. So it's going to be real fun. I said to Mark before the game, I said this is going to be a real fun game to watch. Kind of back to those years when we had those 2 good teams.
Overall, big character win for the team, right? Erasing that 2-goal deficit in the third period.
Absolutely. I mean, it's easy just to say, well, we were close, and that's good enough. But I like the way on the bench, still positive. Guys were still pushing each other, and once you get that second one, you kind of know you're going to get the third one. I just had a feeling. So good on the kids to really battle hard tonight. And, it was nice to see some different guys chip in the offensive part of the game. And obviously the big boys did their thing as well with Fergus with 3 goals.
Magri Coaches Show with associate coach Scott King. Congratulations on the victory. Good luck tomorrow in the rematch against the Broncos.
Yeah, thanks, James.